In this tutorial, I'm going to be using a 4-pronged French knitting device. To start it, you're going to put your yarn all the way through and hold on to it tight. Wrap it around the first prong, and you're going to kind of do it in this almost figure 8 style at the front, looping it around each of the hooks. Once you get back around, do it a second time, and then a final third time. And when you get to the end, make sure you just hold the yarn on that end tight. To begin, you're going to use the hook to take the bottom loop and pull it over the top of the hook. Make sure you keep pulling the yarn pieces tight in the beginning to start. Then move all the way around, making sure the third bottom loop is over each of the prongs. After you get it started, you're just going to continue in the same way, wrapping the yarn around each of the prongs so that you have 3 levels of yarn, always pulling that third bottom loop over the top. Make sure that you go around in a circle so that you don't have any weird pulls going out of turn. And you can see how I just lightly hold on to that piece of yarn with my hand while I'm doing the loops. To give your knit tube any type of structure afterwards, make sure that you put in some kind of wire. This is a 3mm. Just place it through the knitting device and continue to just slide your tube over the wire until you reach the desired length. Pull it back a little bit and cut your wire so that it'll lay inside of the structure. To finish off the tube, leave about 8 inches of extra yarn and begin to wrap around the outside of the first prong. Hold the yarn with your hand tight and bring the bottom second loop over the top. Then pull that slack yarn all the way out and through. Do it again on the next one, pulling over the top and bringing that loose yarn through. You're going to do that all the way around so that you've done it on each of the 4 prongs. Continue the same process you were doing from the previous slide, just pulling the last loop over and pulling the loose yarn all the way through. Now you won't have any loops left on the prongs after you go around. You can keep pulling the bottom tight. Once you do the last one, that'll release the yarn from the French knitting device. Pull that last piece of yarn through and just pull it tight. Once it's out, I end mine with just a simple knot, just for extra security, and trim your edges. Bend your knit tube with wire inside into any shape or word that you want.